the Next Issue podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for Batman Off-World #1. This is a new book from DC Comics, written by Jason Aaron, with pencils by Doug Mahnke, inks by Jaime Mendoza, colors by David Baron, letters by Troy Peteri. In this issue, superstar writer Jason Aaron teams up with blockbuster artist Doug Mahnke for the fight of the Dark Knight's life. A routine night in Gotham for a young Batman proves to be anything but routine when the crime fighter is confronted with a sort of foe he's never faced before. One from beyond the stars. A universe of possible alien threats leads Batman to make a daring decision to venture alone into the far reaches of the cosmos for the first time, where the Dark Knight will face the fight of his life. This is such a cool concept because I think there's a few things that always throw Batman off balance, right? First is like stuff like magic. He doesn't fully understand nor believe in magic. And then also aliens. Anytime he has to deal with aliens on his own, that definitely goes outside of the scope of what sometimes at least a younger Batman would feel maybe comfortable with. So having both Jason Aaron, who's a fantastic writer, he loves writing these big epic tales, and also Doug Mahnke, who not only is a fantastic artist, but he also has a really cool eye for design. Like whenever he has to design creatures, I think that's where he truly shines. Like he really has a just his style is so fitting of like weird creature design. If you haven't read Swamp Thing Green Hell with by Jeff Lemire and Doug Mahnke, go check that out because there's some really gnarly creatures in there. So I was very excited when I saw this. I went into this not knowing anything about the premise other than the title, but the title really throws you in there, like, right? So let's take a look at some of the preview art real quick. And as you can see here, we are going all out when it comes to leaning into this otherworldly aesthetic. We actually don't have some of the pages that we are shown are not the opening pages of the book, but they really explore this world. But Jason Aaron does some really cool stuff where you set up a mystery of like it's almost as if these aliens know there's an invader on their ship, but they cannot locate what's going on. So I think it's really cool premise. Of course, Batman is very adaptable, but he has his own limitations as human. And as you can see here, just look at these gnarly designs of these aliens, like all the fangs with the weird eyes. And, you know, when you go out there and do something like this, you're setting yourself up to follow characters like this all throughout the book. You know, we meet some of the other, like the Captain Sin, who looks to be who we're going to be dealing with the most, just based on the way he's presented here. But once you make those stylistic choices, you got to follow through with those throughout the whole series. So Doug Mahnke really has set up a cool world, a very cool aesthetic. I think Mendoza's inks are really fitting. They don't feel too heavy. They just feel very like they're heavy where they need to be in those dark areas. And then also Baron's colors, a really interesting color palette, very otherworldly for sure. So yeah, this was a really interesting title. I quite enjoyed the first issue. I'm gonna definitely read next month to see is this better for me to read month to month, or is this something I want to check out maybe closer as a collection. But just the way that Jason Aaron really captures the voice of this young Batman, who definitely has a lot of training that he still needs to do. There's some really cool stuff as far as Batman trying to adapt to this space adventure. So really cool covers at the end of the video. Make sure to stay tuned for those. And as always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. Stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.